Just start out with that. You've taken a lot of your own time flying down here to Florida. Why?
Well, it's an important election. I mean, in my lifetime, and I'm very old,
No.
it's the most important election that I've been part of, and so I thought it was very important to have the right man. With all that's going on in the world, we need a very, very strong president this time, and there's nobody who has the credentials like Rudy Giuliani, of whom I am a fan, and have been since he turned around New York, of course.
That is the person that you're behind.
And George is from, you know,
from
he's from New Jersey. We understand.
You were born in Yonkers. You saw what Giuliani did to New York. Why Giuliani? Couple of reasons.
Well, look, we don't have to ask what this man will do in a crisis. We know that he's got the ability to inspire us, to call upon our better selves. We were so proud of what he did in New York at that time. At the worst disaster on American soil, he stepped up. He spoke of hope. He inspired hope. He quelled fears. He gave people who were worried about the future, he gave them, confidence, and we all, I think everybody in the country took heart from the way he stood strong. And of course he has there are many different aspects of him, but we certainly don't have to question it. You can look through his record and say, well, what about this, what about this, what about this, what about the economy, what about welfare, what about the blah, 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 you know what I mean? And you can say he took care of every single thing, and he shows you even how he's done it. He wrote a book called Leadership. It tells you exactly how he did it.
Okay, it's a book, Leadership. What about his strategy?
I don't want to push the book on
Okay.
I don't want to get votes.
You just want him to read, you want him to vote. Okay, let's talk about his strategy to just focus on Florida. I mean, at this point in the game, you can't ignore the name McCain, and actually...
And who would want to?
Right. Well, he says with a smile.
One of our great heroes?
There you go. What about Giuliani focusing so much on Florida? Good strategy, bad strategy? He's not #1 in the polls down here right now. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, we don't know. I have a sense that he is ahead in the polls here, but the idea is he's had a strategy from the beginning, using his funds in the way he's felt would be most effective. And I have a feeling we're going to see, it's so funny, the media, we go up and down. You guys make news for a week and whatever, and then this is the news, and then that's the news.
Right.
Right.
But the guys who win the race in the long run are people who have imagination and who put in the work and who have the credentials. I believe the American people are going to see that.